What was it like doing this album with an independent label?
So I'm the independent
Yeah.
label, so for me, it's another form of freedom.
Yeah.
You know, I'm free to do what I want, but also it's a lot more challenging, but I just appreciate it. I have so many dreams and I'm willing to put down whatever is necessary to achieve them. Whereas sometimes with other companies, you have to deal with the red tape and the policies, and that's always been restrictive for me. So the reason I went independent is because I do not want to be limited.
Yeah.
And you know, you'd find that the people around you are supportive, but the system itself is not designed to support African artists who want to venture into the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And so that's actually the red tape that I came across. And so I was like, it's okay, we'll find a way.
You know, you're not the first South African musician who has said this and who has decided to release an album independently. Would you advise young musicians to do that from the get-go?
The only challenge is resources. So I've had to, I'd say resources and connections. So when you work with a big label, they have the funds, they have the networks. So my recommendation is if you can, do work with them. But the fact is you still have to do the work. That's a fact. You're just plugging into the system, but it has its restrictions. So you still have to do all the work yourself anyway, as far as possible, or push them to work a lot more actively with you. So when you've had a career like myself for 10 years, then certain things, you know, there's resources, there's relationships that I've developed over all this time. So it's become a little easier. So if you can find external investors, and by all means, go for it, do it independently, but be aware that there are those kind of challenges.
Now, speaking about advice and young people, you are obviously on The Voice SA. Everyone loves watching you there. Now, my one question I've always had for you is, do you feel bad when you don't turn around?
The truth is, the level of talent is so high that in my mind it's like everyone on the show can sing. That's a given.
Yeah.
But only the exceptional, amazing singers will compete fairly on that platform. And also I always say to everyone, when you look at all of us as the coaches, none of us made it through a platform like that. So there's always other avenues. This doesn't not mean that, you know, you must give up.
Yeah.
That's my perspective towards it. It's just like, I also don't want to set people up for failure because you'll be out too quickly. So sometimes you do feel bad because of how the contestants take it. It's really from that perspective. I wish I could have a moment to explain that this does not define you. It really doesn't. It's probably not the right platform for you, but you should not, you know, give up your dream.
Well, there you go. You've explained it.
There you go.